Okay, good afternoon, children. Here I am in front of you with the topics related exercises of book and workbooks. जैसे सभी को पता है बेटा, 1st of February प्री बोर्ड्स आर स्टार्टिंग, तो बोर्ड के अकॉर्डिंग सबको प्रिपरेशन करना है। उस प्रिपरेशन के लिए कुछ एक्सरसाइजेस सॉर्ट आउट करके आपके लिए लाई हूँ, जिसमें आपको मार्क्स गेन करने में काफी हेल्प मिलेगी। First of all, I want to introduce myself. Mrs. Almas Beg, working in Harrakheda Higher Secondary School, Bhopal. And the first topic which I have brought in front of you is synonyms. In all the lessons and poems, when we go through the text and the poems, we find some words which have same meaning. डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स जिनको हम बोलते हैं शब्दों के अर्थ, द वर्ड हैविंग द सेम और नियरली सेम मीनिंग इज सेड टू बी द सिनोनिम. फ्रॉम योर बुक आई हैव सॉर्टेड आउट सम वर्ड्स. हियर आई एम रिपीटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. डेलिकेट. सो व्हाट डज दिस वर्ड मीन? डेलिकेट मीन्स टेंडर, कोमल, मुलायम. Then worries. The meaning of worries is tension, चिंताएं. Then glad. So what is the meaning of glad, children? Happy, खुश, प्रसन्न. यह जो words अपन पढ़ रहे हैं, synonyms, in this, especially in this topic, the question comes in unseen passages and seen passages, and sometimes in poems question also. In the question paper, they give 3 or 4 paras, 3 paras of unseen passages and 2 paras of seen passages. And then they ask 5 questions related to the paragraph. In that question, this type of question comes. Write the meaning of the word or give the synonym of the particular word. So keep that question in your mind and then practice the given words. The next word is conquer. What is the meaning of conquer, children? Conquer. It means win, jeetna, jeet, vijay. Then peace. The meaning of peace is calm. We said the synonym of peace. What is the synonym of peace? Calm, shanti, sukoon. The next word is noble. The word noble's synonym is good, acha, sabhya. Here the meaning is sabhya. Then the next word is conflict. The word conflict means disagreement, असहमति और झगड़ा. Then the next word is toil. The synonym of toil is hard work, मेहनत, कड़ा परिश्रम. The next word is hay. The synonym of hay is dried grass, सूखी घास जो पशुओं के लिए चारे में प्रयोग की जाती है. Rich. The synonym of rich is prosperous, अमीर, संपन्न. Next. So these words you can use in your own sentences also. While practicing, you will have to use these sentences in your own sentences and replace the word with its synonym. Practice it like that. Few more words are there which we'll practice afterwards. Now here I am with antonyms. What are antonyms, children? You might have heard the word opposite. Opposite का नाम सुना होगा आपने. Sometimes the question comes under the unseen passages or seen passages. write down the opposite of the particular word. They may ask you, write down the antonym of the particular word. This helps in answering those questions in seen and unseen passages. The words opposite in meaning are said to be the antonyms. तो antonym word देखकर घबराना नहीं है. It means just opposite of the meaning. यानी विलोम शब्द. हिंदी में सभी जानते होंगे विलोम शब्द. Here are some examples for you which I have sorted out from your textbook and workbook. In every lesson, after every poem and text lesson, a few antonyms are mentioned in your book. Light. The antonym of light is dark. Senior. The antonym of senior is junior. External. The opposite of external is internal. Evil. The just opposite of evil is good. Hot. The antonym of hot is cold. First. The opposite of first is last. High. The opposite of the word high is low. Light. Dark. Far. The opposite of far is near. Happy. The antonym of happy is sad. So children, while practicing, while learning, while preparing for the exam, you keep this word in your mind that antonym is just opposite of the given word. Don't get confused while answering these types of questions. Next. Here are some more words for you children which I have picked from your book. The word is quiet. Quiet, shanti, noisy, shore, shore wala. Full, the thing which is full, like bucket, pot. Empty, when there is nothing in the pot or bucket. Khali. Mortal, mortal. The just opposite of mortal is immortal. The meaning of mortal is marne wala. और the meaning of immortal is अमर, जो कभी मर नहीं सकता. Warm, that means garam. Cold, just opposite of warm is cold. Thanda, inside. The just opposite of this word is outside. Andar, bahar. Ugly. Bhadda, bura, badsurat. And the opposite of this is beautiful. Sundar. Right. The antonym of the word right is wrong. Remember the spelling children. Sometimes you may get confused because the right we pronounce same but the meaning are different. W-R-I-G-H-T right is a verb which means likhna. Here it is R-I-G-H-T right means sahi. The just opposite of this word is wrong. Win. Jeetna. Lost. Khona. The next word is satisfied. To feel. Satisfied. Santusht. Dissatisfied. Asantusht. Appropriate. Sahi. Inappropriate. Galat. जो सही नहीं है. Usual. Unusual. The word usual means samanya. The just antonym opposite of the same word is unusual. Asamanya. Legal. Kanuni. And the just opposite of the word is illegal. Gair kanuni. Black. Kala. The just opposite of the word is white, safed. Day. The just opposite of the word day is night. Rich, amir, poor, गरीब. Good, अच्छा, bad, बुरा. कभी-कभी these words can come in the comparative form also. So you will also answer in the comparative degrees of the adjectives. Like good, it is the positive degree. Then they may ask better. If they are asking better, then you will answer in the comparative degree of bad. Worse. That is worse. Here are some rhyming words, children, which I have picked from your poems, from the poems which are mentioned in your textbook. What are rhyming words? Let us know about them, because sometimes they may ask a question. This question comes in your question paper. 3 marks question they give. They give 4 lines of your poem, of any of your poem, and then under that they ask the question. This rhyming words mean the words which give similar sound. Remember this, similar sound I'm talking about are said to be the rhyming words. जैसे तुक वाले शब्द जिन्हें बोलने में आवाज एक जैसी निकले, आभास हो कि हम एक जैसे शब्द बोल रहे हैं लेकिन अर्थ उनका अलग हो. They spelt differently and the meaning is also different, but while reading or while pronouncing them, they give similar sound. They are rhyming words. Here I have picked some of the rhyming words from the poems which are written in your textbook. They are play, away, windows, swallows, flow, snow, ear, atmosphere, book, look, face, place, ears, tears, wing, king, tries, wise, high, sky. Some more words are in front of you. Pass, grass, long, song, did, hid, call, all, cold, old, tree, me, new, true, mind, mankind, strife, life, sin, in, times, rhymes, spite, right, double, trouble, mallow, yellow, sings, thinks, preacher, preacher. So these are the words which I have put in front of you. You will have to find out more rhyming words from your poems for the preparation of your exams and note them down in your notebooks and practice like that. Now you might have understood what is the meaning of rhyming word. वह शब्द जो बोलने में एक जैसे लगते हैं. Mostly they come in the last of the line. The mentioned stanza, the last word will be the rhyming word. Most of the time it happens. So you will have to find out from the textbook's poems and practice in such a way. One more exercise is in front of you, children, which will help you out in your final examination. When you solve unseen passages and seen passages, after reading the passage, under that 5 questions are asked. Sometimes they ask the noun forms of the given word. So what is the noun form? The words which they may ask any verb or adverb or adjective. you will have to convert that word into its noun form. So how can we convert that word into its noun form? These are the words which we can make by adding prefix or suffix before a verb, adjective or adverb. Here are some examples in front of you. Prohibit, prohibition, define, definition, avoid, avoidance, idle, idleness, consider, consideration. Sometimes they give general words which are not in your textbook. They may give you the word govern, then you will make noun form with it. Government. So you will have to practice, read the lessons thoroughly which are in your textbook and try to find out the noun forms, underline them, note them in your notebook and practice. Then one more exercise is in front of you, that is one word for many words. We also call it one word substitute, or sometimes the question comes in such a way, give one word for the above mentioned sentence. Answer in one word. This type of question also comes. So what does it mean? It means they give you one sentence and that sentence can be explained in one word also. Instead of that whole sentence, you can write one word to explain the meaning. एक शब्द में दिए गए वाक्य का उत्तर दीजिए. ऐसा प्रश्न भी आपको आता है. तो बोर्ड एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन के लिए हमें कुछ वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूट भी याद करना है. These are the common one word substitutes which I have brought in front of you. Now I am reading them. The first sentence is, a man who is not able to speak. A person who is not able to speak. What do we call that person? That person is called dumb. A dumb person. Then a person, a man who is not able to see. Generally we see these people around us. जो व्यक्ति देख नहीं सकता, जिसको दिखाई नहीं देता, क्या कहेंगे उसको हम? Blind, अंधा. In one word we can solve the whole line. Then a man who is not able to walk. We see such people around us. जो व्यक्ति चल नहीं सकता, who is not able to walk, that person is known as lame person, लंगड़ा. A man who is not able to hear, जिस व्यक्ति को सुनाई नहीं देता, that person is known as a deaf person, बहरा. These are the common words which we must know. So we'll have to practice for the exam. The next is uncles or uncle's son or daughter. Your uncle's son or daughter. We know it by cousin. The one word cousin will describe this. The land surrounded by water. The land surrounded by water. ऐसा स्थान जो चारों तरफ से पानी से घिरा हुआ है. Surrounded by water. What do we call it? It is known as island. Jazeera. The next is something given as a present. किसी को कोई उपहार देना. Present. That is known as gift. In one word we can explain the whole concept. Gift. One whose parents are not alive. This one is most important, children. One whose parents are not alive. वह व्यक्ति जिसके पेरेंट्स, माता पिता अब जीवित नहीं है. Such type of person or boy or child is known as orphan. Orphan, anath. Then your mother or father together, what do we call them? क्या कहते हैं हम माता पिता को? पालक, parents. In English, we call them parent. A book containing the life story of a man. A book containing the life story of a man. ऐसी पुस्तक जिसमें उस व्यक्ति के जीवन काल के बारे में लिखा है. ऐसी पुस्तक को क्या कहते हैं? We know it as biography. Biography. In biography, कोई दूसरा व्यक्ति किसी महान पुरुष के बारे में पुस्तक में लिखता है तो वो कहलाता है biography. Now children, one more exercise I have brought for you which will help you out in your in gaining good marks in your board examination. बोर्ड एग्जाम में और प्री बोर्ड परीक्षा में अच्छे नंबर लाने के लिए ये बहुत हेल्पफुल है. One question comes in which you write essay writing, and with that essay sometimes picture composition also comes. The children who are not able to write lengthy paragraphs or who are weak in learning, who can't remember, they may opt this question. In this, they give one picture in your question paper. This type of exercise is also mentioned in your textbook as well as in your workbook. So, after listening, you will have to sort out from the book, practice that and gain good marks in your pre-board and board examination. So, what does it mean, picture composition? It means you have to see the picture thoroughly, observe it minutely, and after observation, try to pen it down in almost 10 or 15 sentences. Now here is a picture in front of you. What do you see in this picture? This picture belongs to city or a village. Try to ask some questions to yourself and then try to answer those questions. Picture कहाँ का है, शहर का है, गांव का है. How many people are there in the picture? How many houses are there? Then what are the people doing? What type of house is seen in the picture? Then are there children or not? If they are children, then what are they doing? Which activities are they performing in the picture? Apart from children, what other things are seen in the picture? There are some animals. If there are some animals, then what are they doing? Are there some things kept in the house? Observe the picture minutely. Try to write the names of the things which are seen in the picture. Then, after observing it minutely, write down 10 sentences about the picture. Here I have brought some sentences for you. The question will come in such a way. Study this picture and write 10 sentences about it. So, I have prepared few sentences for you. This is a village scene. You also saw the picture, and those who want to note it down, they can note down also. This is a village scene. There is greenery around the house. There is a courtyard in the kacha house. You may write the quality of the house. Is it a kacha house or a pakka house? Now you will mention the people who are seen in the picture. 2 women and 2 children are standing in it. 2 women and 2 children are standing in it. There are 2 hands eating grains. You might have seen some hands. Write the number of hands. Are they 2, 3, 4? So note it down. There are 2 hands eating grains. Then next is there is a goat. When describing a goat, you may write about its height, its color. It's a colorful picture. So you may write the goat is brown, the goat is healthy enough, the goat is eating grass. Then the next sentence which I have picked from the picture is, the women are giving grass to the goat. There are 2 women in the picture. What are they doing? They are giving grass to the goat. Then the next is, the house is surrounded by a boundary wall. The house is surrounded by a boundary wall. You have to see the picture minutely. See that when the wall is made up of cement and brick and sand, then it is a boundary wall. And when it is of wire and wooden, then we call it fence. So in the picture it is seen that the wall is made up of brick, cement and sand. So we call it boundary wall. It is a boundary wall. Then there is a coat. There is a cot in the courtyard. The house is made in the center. Around the house there is an open place. That open place is known as courtyard, जिसे हम आजकल आंगन कहते हैं. So in that courtyard there is one wooden cot. It means खटिया. वहाँ पिक्चर में हमको एक खटिया दिख रही है. So we can mention that also in our picture composition, that there is a cot in the courtyard. The house is neat and tidy. The last sentence which I have mentioned is about the neatness of the house. You can also observe the neatness of the house in the picture. There is no rubbish, no hay, no grass, nothing. The house is looking neat and tidy. So you can also write about this. You can mention the color of the house, how it is looking. Is it beautiful or not? You can mention it also. So it is up to you that what kind of sentences you are picking from the picture. Then here is one more picture for you children. You have to observe the picture nicely and then write 10 sentences about the picture. This is your assignment. You will have to practice. Or you can sort out from your textbook and workbook also. Few pictures are mentioned in that also for picture composition. You can go through the picture and write sentences about that. That will help you out in solving that picture compositions question. Try to make easy sentences. Try to find out the verbs, the actions which are done in the picture. Then try to make them. Try to write the sentences using the action words. Here is a picture in front of you in which you can see the market scene. And what is happening in the market scene? Few women are buying and few are selling. There is a balance in the woman's house and she is balancing the rice or grain. Some white substance is there in the balance. And there are many stalls seen in the picture. Some vegetable stalls, some grain stalls. Behind the woman there are some pots. Other pots are also kept. So you can describe that stall also. You can describe the scenery, the beauty of the nature, the clouds, the tree, the dresses of the women, how they are wearing. There are many things in this picture. So you will have to write 10 sentences about the given picture. The exercises which we have prepared earlier, like synonyms, same meanings, antonyms, opposites, rhyming words, तुक वाले शब्द, noun forms, संज्ञा रूप लिखिए, etc. will be helpful for you in solving the seen and unseen passages. Here I have picked a prose for you. You might have seen different games, or sometimes you may take part in that also. You might be playing also. In your textbook there is one lesson based on the basketball game. See the different games. Different kinds of balls are shown to you. This is swimming, then cricket, football, etc. Here is a small paragraph for you, which I have picked from lesson 6, a new player in the team. This paragraph is most important paragraph. I know that you have gone through the lesson nicely and you have prepared the question answers nicely, but here we have to prepare in such different way. 10 marks question come in your question paper. In that they give 2 seen passages which you have already seen in your textbook, and then they ask 10 marks questions from those 2 passages. Mostly this passage come, so I have picked it for you. This is from which lesson, children? A new player in the team. Here I am reading for you. Mamta had been studying in a small school in the nearby town till then, as her parents could not afford to send her to any of the public schools in the city. It was only the scholarship she had won from a trust that it had been possible for her to join his reputed convent school. Being away from home in a hostel, she yearned for some friends. Most of the girls in the school came from rich families. They treated her as unwelcomed guest who was too low in the status by their standards. Children, you will have to read this paragraph twice or thrice and try to observe. Try to make your own questions from this passage and then try to answer them. Here I have solved this for you. As you all know that Mamta was from a small school. After winning a scholarship, she was admitted in a reputed school. Now she is studying in a convent school where the girls from rich families are studying. They don't want Mamta to be her friend, and they treated her as an unwelcomed guest. She is facing a great difficulty there. This is mentioned in the following paragraph. Here I have brought a message for you. Play together and be friendly with your fellow players. From the given paragraph, first of all you will have to find out the difficult words. There are some new words which I have brought for you from the passage. The first one is nearby, which means close, समीप, पास. पास में कोई चीज है तो हम क्या कहेंगे? Nearby. Reputed, as now she is studying, Mamta is studying in a reputed school. The reputed means well known. Then the next word is afford. Afford means to be able to, किसी चीज का खर्चा उठा पाना. Afford. Scholarship. Many children from your school also get scholarship. Mamta also got a scholarship. So what does it mean? It means money given to the scholars, the children, the students who are scholars. विद्वान है जो बच्चे, बुद्धिमान है जो बच्चे, उनको स्कॉलरशिप एक पैसे का एक अमाउंट दिया जाता है. That is known as scholarship. Refuse, to say no, किसी चीज से इनकार करना, मना करना. Possible, capable, किसी काम को करने में समर्थ होना. That is possible. Yearn, Y-E-A-R-N, yearn, to want something very much, किसी चीज के लिए बहुत उत्सुक होना, जिज्ञासु होना. Yearn. So these were the new words which I picked from the following paragraph. Now, what will you do, children, after knowing the meaning of the words? Use these new words in your own sentences. If few of you are noting it down, try to make your own sentences. I have also prepared sentences for you that I am reading. Nearby. The sentence is children play in the nearby park. बच्चे पास के समीप के बगीचे में खेलते हैं. Reputed. My school is a reputed school. I study in a reputed school. Harra Khera High Secondary School is a reputed school. You will also try to make your own sentences. Afford. I can afford a bicycle. My parents can afford me a phone. Try to make your own sentences. Scholarship. Raju gets a scholarship every year. Refuse. Teacher refused to grant me 4 days leave. My father refused to give me 100 rupees for my friend's treat. Possible. It is possible for you to get good marks. Yearn. Children, just pay attention on this word, yearn. Village children yearn to learn English. गांव के बच्चे इंग्लिश सीखने के लिए उत्सुक होते हैं, जिज्ञासु होते हैं. So, yearn means to be eager to know, to be eager for something. Village children yearn to learn English. Now, after knowing these words and their meanings, you will have to make your own sentences using the given words. Here, I have brought some opposites from the given paragraph. If this paragraph comes in your board examination or pre-board examination, they may ask one antonym from the given passage. Antonym, sometimes they will give, write the antonym of the following word or write the opposite of the following word. Some of the words which are mentioned in this paragraph are small. The antonym of the word small is big, bada, chota. Nearby, far away, pass, dur. One, jeetna, lost, khona. The same exercise I have done in the beginning to make you understand that why we are practicing these antonyms, synonyms and rhyming words and where it is useful for us in the board examination. I'll continue. Now, the just opposite of the word now is then. Ab, tab. एक्सेप्ट, नेग्लेक्ट, स्वीकारना और अस्वीकार करना, नेग्लेक्ट करना किसी, फ्रेंड, एनिमी, मित्र, दुश्मन, रिच, पुअर, unwelcomed, welcomed. So, did you get anything, children? Are you getting? Here are some plurals before you, which I have picked from the given paragraph. This question also comes. What does the word plural mean? It means बहुवचन. Singulars एकवचन, plurals बहुवचन. एक वस्तु के बाद जब वह ज्यादा हो जाएगी, एक से अनेक हो जाएगी, तो उसे हम क्या कहेंगे? Plurals. There are different rules to make plurals, which I'll further teach you. The few words which are mentioned in this passage are girl, girls, friend, friends, school, schools, city, cities, family, families, baby, babies, lady, ladies, country, countries. Try to notice some difference in the words. The first three words are converted into plurals by adding simply s, and the remaining words, there is something different. The remaining words are ending with the letter y, and when we are changing them into plurals, the y is omitted and instead of y, ies is placed. While writing the plurals, we'll remember this rule. We add ies to the words which end with the consonant y. But there is a problem. There are some words which end with the y consonant, but we don't change that y into ies. Why? Why it happens? Because words like boy, toy, monkey, etc. are ending with the y sound but are followed by the vowel o. Remember this, children, when the y is followed by a vowel, we won't change the plural by adding ies. Y will remain same and we will simply add s. For example, boy, boys, boys, toy, toys, monkey, monkeys, without changing y into ies. What is the reason behind this? The reason is the y is followed by a vowel sound, so the y will remain same. To make you understand nicely, children, I have brought some more examples for you. When the letter before a y is a consonant, change the y to an I and add es. Earlier I have taught you, when the letter before y is a vowel, then it won't be changed into ies. When the letter before y is a consonant, change the y into I and add es. Few examples are put for you. One baby. In the spelling of baby, you notice B-A-B-Y, baby. Before y, the y letter is followed by B, and B is a consonant. So the y will be changed into I and then es will be added. Two babies. Family. Y is followed by L, which is a consonant. The plural form of the family will be families. Party. The Y is followed by T. So the Y will be changed into I and ES will be added. Parties. Lady. Y is followed by the consonant D. So the Y will be changed into I and ES will be added. Ladies. City. Y is followed by the consonant T. So the Y will change into I and ES will be added. City, cities. So try to keep these rules in your mind and practice accordingly. Here are some more examples for you children. Penny, pennies. Spy, spies. Baby, babies. City, cities. Daisy, daisies. In all these given words, the word is ending with the letter Y and the Y is followed by consonant sound. So we have changed the Y into I and then added ES. On the basis of the reading of the given paragraph from the lesson, a new player in the team in which you have read about Mamta and Mamta's abilities and her qualities. Here I have prepared a few questions for you. The first one is in front of you, which is in the form of true and false. What is true and what is false? In Hindi, we do it सही या गलत का चिन्ह लगाइए. सही या गलत लिखिए. The same like that, on the basis of the lesson, you have to understand first. You have to read the given text thoroughly, then read the given questions and try to solve them. First one I am reading for you. You have to tell whether these statements are true or false. Mamta had been studying in a big school. Mamta had been studying in a big school. This sentence is mentioned in the first stanza, first line of the given passage. Mamta had been studying in a small school. Here it is given wrong. So the first statement is false. You will write here false. This will also help you to solve the given scene passages in the board question paper. Many a times I have seen children doing mistakes in solving the given exercise of true and false. One or two questions based on this exercise definitely come in the exam. So you do it nicely and practice thoroughly. The second one is, she wanted to play cricket. She means Mamta. Mamta cricket khelna chahti thi. Mamta wanted to play cricket? No. She wanted to play basketball. So the second one is also false. She won the scholarship. क्या उसे कोई scholarship मिली थी? In class also, you have read the lesson nicely. I have also explained the lesson now, especially that paragraph. On the basis of that reading, you will have to answer. She won the scholarship? Yes. She won the scholarship. So the third statement is true. The next is, she didn't join a reputed convent school. Here the statement is, she didn't join a reputed convent school. It's wrong. She joined a reputed school after winning the scholarship. So the fourth statement is false. Most of the girls refused her company. When she was admitted in a convent school, the girls were friendly with her or they refused her company. लड़कियों ने उसका साथ देने से मना कर दिया था. Is it true or false? Most of the girls refuse her company is a correct statement. सही है ये. You will write true. True statement. Why? Because she belonged to a small village and small school. The next is, most of the girls came from poor families. The girls who were studying there, they came from poor families? No. They were studying in a reputed school. They belonged to reputed rich families. So the sixth statement is false. The next is, Mamta was too low in status. Mamta's status, Mamta, the standard of hers is low or high. After reading the paragraph, it's clear to you that she belonged to a small poor family. So her status was low. The seventh statement is true. Mamta was too low in status. She belonged to a poor family. So this seventh statement is true. Here are some more questions for you children. On the basis of the given paragraph, where was Mamta studying? You will have to answer it your own and note it down in your notebooks. I'm repeating the question again. Where was Mamta studying? The next is, how was Mamta able to study in a convent school? The third one is, why was Mamta ill-treated? Why the other girls did not treat with her nicely? दूसरी लड़कियों ने ममता के साथ बुरा बर्ताव क्यों किया? Then the fourth question is, write the antonym of the words possible and small. Two words I have picked from the passage. You have to write the antonym of the given words. Antonym means just opposite. Then the next question is, write whether the statement is true or false, as we have practiced earlier. Most of the girls in the school came from rich families. You have to write down true or false. Here is a home assignment for you. If you get time, children, after preparing for the exam, collect the pictures of different games and paste them in your notebook. Paste the pictures of your favorite player in your notebook, or learn opposites, antonyms, plurals and given questions for your further examination. Here I have picked the stanza which is given in your textbook. Read text carefully and answer the questions given below. Here I am reading for you. Oh blower, are you young or old? Are you a beast of fields or tree? Or just a stronger child than me? Oh you that are so strong and cold. Oh wind, a blowing all day long. Oh wind that sings so loud a song. Children, after reading the given stanza, you are aware of the poem? Are you? This is a poem which is mentioned in your textbook. Just keep the words and the poem's name and the poet's name in your mind. Here are some questions based on the given stanza. Who is strong and cold? As the stanza shows, the wind. Write the synonym of the word beast. The answer is wild animal. The word beast, beast मतलब जंगली जानवर. कौन सी पोएम है ये? The wind poem से ये stanza आपके क्वेश्चन पेपर में लिया जाएगा. What does wind do all day long? From the following stanza, we can easily find out what does wind do. The answer is it keeps blowing all day long. You can answer this question in two different ways. It keeps blowing, or it blows and sings loudly all day long. The next question, write the antonym of the words weak, hot, young, day. What is the antonym of weak? Strong. Hot, cold. Young, old. Night, day. As we have already prepared the exercises of antonyms, on the basis of that, These types of question comes in your exam. Pick out the rhyming words from the extract and write them in your answer sheet. As it is a poem, and I have already told you that the last word of the line goes with the rhyme. In the same it is happening. Cold, old, tree, me, long, song. You will also try to do it your own. Name the poem and the poet. This is the most easy question for you children. In your textbook, 5 or 6 poems are mentioned. Learn the names of the poems and their poets. From these 5 or 6 poems, 1 or 2 will definitely come in your question paper. As you have already told, or I have already told you, the poem's name is Wind and the poet is Virginia Woolf. Who has written the poem? Virginia Woolf. Here I have done for you. I have picked all the names of the poems and I have written the names of their poets. I am repeating for you. The first poem which is mentioned in your textbook is Light the Lamp of Thy Love, and the poet is Rabindranath Tagore. The second one, Children. The poem Children is written by H.W. Longfellow. The next is Anger. The poem Anger is written by Eliza Cook. The next poem is Wind. It is composed by Virginia Woolf. The next poem is In Memoriam, and the poet of the poem is Alfred Lord Tennyson. And the last poem of your textbook is The Table Turned, and the poet of the poem is William Wordsworth. So children, whatever I have taught you, that will definitely help you in your pre-board and final examination. Keep learning and keep practicing.